Well, good morning. I should say good afternoon already. I think it's right around afternoon. After 12, I should say. Not much has changed around here. Kind of like Groundhog Day. Percy's assessing what he should be doing out here and why are we here. Hello, I'm here this morning. This is my inaugural storm sweater wearing. Petite knit storm sweater. I knit it in Sandnes Garn, pure Gynt, and can you see it's got little flecks of color in there for the tweety bits. But I have to say this wore very well at knit group. It's warm, definitely warm. I have a t-shirt on underneath, so maybe next time I will, I don't know, maybe not have that layer, but I really like it. Wish I could show it to you better, but I can't. I highly recommend this sweater. It is addictive. It goes fast because of all the different sections of texture. It is such a well-written pattern. You just do what she says. And the neckband, there's just so many details on it that are so thoughtful. And you learn something. I love the Italian bind off on the sleeve. Look at that sleeve. Oh. And there's the Italian bind off on the waist as well. Seems like it's not too cold right now. I feel like things are melting. All right, I'll be back. So I'm just sitting here and I'm working on, I a hat while I have my afternoon coffee. And I wanted to share with you the hat that I'm working on. This is Simple Beanie #1 by Sweater Freak. And I got the idea to do this hat from the ladies at the knitting place. I watch occasionally their podcast, and I get so many great ideas from them in terms of pairing yarns with patterns. And the patterns that they make kits from are really good patterns. I mean, they're by designers who are tried and true, tested, great patterns. I have yet to have a fail when I've done something they've recommended. And they were using, what's the yarn called? I can't think of the name of the yarn, but I had it in my stash. And I had 2 skeins of this color, and it worked so well with this pattern. I absolutely love this beanie. It's called, the yarn is Weepaca. It's alpaca and wool, and it's buttery soft. So this one turned out so well, and I love the decreases. The hat was just a dream to knit up, super fun, and fits really well. And I happen to have this really soft, really bright color. I thought it would look really good with a black coat. So I have no idea where I got this yarn. It's fingering weight. I'm holding it double to get almost a worsted weight, and that's what Weepaca is, worsted weight. So I'll have 2 of these beanies, and I'm loving. It's really good social knitting where you don't have to think too much. Now I'm to the point where I'm making the decreases at the crown, so I have to think just a little bit more. The other thing that I talked about yesterday is I'm working on a mystery mitten knit along by Grandlund Sæther. And I put the link in yesterday's Vlogmas. If you want to sign up, you still can. It's not on Ravelry, but you get emails with the link. It's all in Norwegian, so you might need to use a little bit of Google Translate, but if you know how to do that, you'll have no problem because the majority of the pattern is the chart, and charts can be read in any language. So I am done with the second clue. And here's where I am with the right and left mittens. I'm knitting them simultaneously, and I think I picked the right color because this looks like maybe a gingerbread house kind of situation. The yarn that I'm using is, of course, Rauma Finulgarn, and these are my colors. And I'm so happy. I think these are going to be so fun. I think what I'm going to do is use some cream or off-white color mohair and make liners for these. And if I do that, I'll show you how I do the liners for my mittens. But that's where I'm at right now with these. I can't put them down. The chart is really fun, easy to read. And this is just, these will be done before Christmas. So that is that mystery knit along. And the other mystery knit along I'm doing, I'll show you probably next time because I'm going to start that later tonight. I have clues 1 and 2. 1 is the actual knitting, and 2 I haven't opened yet. Usually you don't get knitting clues every day. This is from Imagined Landscapes, and it's Granddad Gnome. It's going to go with Grandma Gnome. I'll share with you Grandma Gnome tomorrow and my progress on that. And I'll share with you the skis. The skis and poles are my favorite part of this. It makes me realize that for Grandma Gnome that I have, I need to get her glasses. I don't have her glasses. A friend of mine at knitting this morning told me you could get doll glasses, like doll-sized glasses at Michael's, I think. So I'm going to check that out. So those are the things that I wanted to show you today. I've been working, you probably saw it, at knitting. I usually bring socks to knitting. So I'm just working on, these are some socks for my nephew, Soren. And I don't know, the next ones I'll work on. George really liked this colorway, so I'm going to work on finishing those for him. And then I have a fun tube of socks I took a couple years ago. My mother-in-law gave me a bunch of her scraps. She's a huge knitter, definitely mentor got me crazy about knitting many years ago when I joined the family for sure. But she gave me all her scraps because she knows I have that circular knitting machine and I can knit tubes and make them into socks. And I thought it'd be fun to take a bunch of scraps and just put them through the machine. So that's what I did. And what I tried to do is put like yarns together. So like I tried to see what are all the ones that look like Regia or Opal, put those together. The ones that look like the 80-20 superwash sock, put those together, whatnot. And I ended up with a long tube that kind of looked like this. And since then, I have put in this taupe color for the heels, well, for the toes and the cuff. So these need heels, and they're just, aren't they fun? They're going to be really scrappy, but they're really pretty. This one, same thing. I've got two without heels. So I will be putting the heels in these. But isn't that fun with the scraps? I don't know. I think it's fun. We'll see what the rest of the family thinks. Maybe I will be wearing my scrappy socks. What? Okay, I'm gonna bring you over to my gnomes. So here's the gnomes I've done so far. This one was called Something to Write Gnome About, and the yarn was done by Michelle. Michelle from Woolens and Nosh. Isn't that amazing? And I love his socks. And then this is Grandma Gnome. I forget exactly what she's called, but I made her a little knitting basket. That did not come with the pattern, but look at her cloak. Is that not cool? So Grandpa's coming, and that's it's gonna be so fun.